What is up, everybody? It's Grim. I hope you're all good this fine day. Now, I had wished this video to be up on Friday, so I've had to wipe the voiceover because it didn't go up. Once again, I was fooled into trusting YouTube's upload. It scheduled it and it didn't do it for me. Ah, Grim. Grim, why'd you trust it so? But, no, alas. So, no video on Friday, which was meant to wish you guys a good weekend, as I said, but, I hope you guys did have an amazing weekend. And, in the words of Mr. Morrison, this is the end, my friend. Yeah, panic not, I'm not about to get into the bathtub and suffer an untimely end. Any of you younger guys may not get that. But, hey, that's what Google's for, go look it up. Anyway, what I'm talking about is this is the end of our 5-man raid gold making series. We have reached the end of the road. There is no more that we can do. Now, I'm aware that we are finishing this halfway through the Warlords of Draenor 5-mans. I'm completely aware of that. But, as I said at the beginning, which is the whole reason we didn't do Mr. Pandara raids, is because I want this to be available for everybody. I want you to be able to watch one of these videos and go, cool man, I'd really like to give that a go. And pretty much on whatever character you'd be able to go in and do that. Now, with regards to the level 100 5-mans, yes, you could do that on certain characters, but personally I don't believe you could do it on all, so I'm reluctant to do them. So this is where I'm drawing the line in the sand. Now, do not fear, this is merely the end of Season 1. Yes, this is the end of Season 1. I have learned a lot, and I've had a hell of a lot of fun doing this series and interacting with you guys, and just generally it's been, as I say, a shit ton of fun. And I want to continue it. So Season 2, we'll be kind of branching out, we'll be doing a few more things. I want to go back and look at some of the vanilla stuff. Now, in terms of gold, there is no point, that's why I didn't do it, in including the vanilla dungeons. It's just there's no point. They're never going to match up to the later stuff. But in terms of the raids, and just for completion, we will be doing the earlier stuff and a little bit of a more fun format, but we will also be looking at what pets drop, that sort of thing, from a gold making point of view. So it's kind of going to be a balance. It's kind of going to be for shits and giggles and a bit of fun for us to have a bit of a good time, but also looking at what items maybe people aren't looking at. I know there's a lot of pets and all that sort of thing that can be found in some of the older raids. People don't tend to run them because they don't make the same gold. Firelands, you will hear over and over again. That's why you see so many of the Fireland mounts, because people run it so often because it makes you so much gold. But they don't necessarily run Molten Core over and over again. Therefore makes the things that drop there of more value. But anyway, that aside, what are we looking at today? What are we looking at? We're looking at Auchandoun. This took me a long time. It's a big instance. It's just the way it's laid out isn't great. I wiped a couple of times. Now, the time at the end you will see is not the time that is kind of announced in the actual video. That is because I took the entire video, laid it down in Vegas, and then cut out anything that was, say, a wipe or anything like that. Now, I will say this, I wiped because of my own just being a dick. So, don't panic on that account. But, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's jump backwards or forwards or wherever the hell we're going to jump, and let's start from the beginning. How about that? Let's have a look at where we are and what we're doing. Where we are starting is Talador. Now, shock horror, Auchandoun is actually located in the massive circular building you can see dead center of the map right here where the arrow's pointing to, called Auchandoun. I know that is a shock. Just hang in there, try and get over it. Yeah, Auchandoun is not exactly one of the harder ones to find. If you've basically been anywhere near Talador, you pretty much will have some part of Auchandoun revealed. You'll know where this thing is. Big donut shape, just ride around it and eventually you'll find the entrance. It is sad times. It's the last one. It is a level 95 to 97 on normal, obviously heroic. It's a level 100. Easy to exit? No, it is not. You're going to end up stuck on a platform, but as we all know, these are designed to be used with the group finder tool and just half stone out, whatever. They're not really designed to be farmed. Dialogue and cutscenes, yes and no. There is some cutscenes, but obviously you can skip them, it's not a problem. The only bit where you will be held up is by the gates. Okay, there's like these force field barriers, and you are waiting on NPCs to open them. So you've got a little bit of wait. It's not huge, it's not ridiculous, but be aware there is a little bit of a wait that adds to what is already a very long drawn out instance. I'm sorry. Why did I pick Auchandoun as my last one? I don't like Auchandoun, but anyway. Such is life. So that's it. That's the map out of the way. Let's look at the money. Okay, so as before in the Warlords of Draenor 5-mans, we are looking at purely normal, not the level 100 heroic. Now, let's crack straight into this. Gold from completion, you're looking at 55 gold, 20 silver. Raw gold, 39 gold, 38 silver. Gold from grey items, pretty respectful, 98 gold, 55 silver. Gold from BOEs, 55 gold, 3 silver. Gold from miscellaneous, blah, blah, nothing. Got absolutely not a zip. Gold from boss drops, we got 108 gold, 40 silver. Runtime, yeah. The runtime. Now bear in mind, when I run this, it took me, I want to say, 39 minutes when I ran this, and you'll see at the very end of this video, if you watch it that far, you will see that it pops up saying how long it actually took me. And what I've done is, as I said before, I basically took that full run and cut out anything where I've died and had to run back in or whatever. I've cut that out. So that's where this time comes from. The 27 minutes, 59 seconds is what was left of my original tape had I gone from beginning to end. Now, as you saw before, you may have saw, I was chatting in guild to some friends and yada yada yada. So you could probably take a little bit of time off this, but normally I would try and argue that you can run a little bit off, you know, you can take some time off, it's but still, even if you shave more time off this, even if you got this down to the, you know, the 22 minutes that the Iron Docks took, they're still not worth it. In my personal opinion, you could still go and run, geez, in that time you could run half of, you know, Firelands, you could run pretty much all of Blackwing Descent, and you can earn 1,500 gold from Blackwing Descent. You could earn easily the same running only half of Firelands in the same amount of time. So you could make basically 1,200 more gold by doing those than running this. And it's far easier at the end of the day. It's far, far easier. But anyway, that gives us a total gold of 356 gold, 56 silver for normal Auchandoun. And that's it, guys. I just want to thank everybody that's been with me on this journey, everybody that's commented, everybody that's given suggestions. Alright, they have not fallen on deaf ears. And, as I say, even though I said at the beginning this is the end, it is not. It is simply a little break. Okay, we're going to be looking at other things. We're looking at our gold busting series where, you know, those YouTube videos or those fucking websites where they tell you how much gold you can make from running a certain farm spot. And we're going to check those out and we're going to bust some liars wide open. Series 2 of our gold making will be coming soon. But I've got a lot of things on my plate at the moment. Update video will be coming. Update will be coming because I do have some RL shizzle that I need to let you guys know about. Soon to be going under the knife. Got a little bit of surgery coming. Nothing too strenuous, don't panic. But it will be a little bit of a mix up of the schedule. Anyway, guys, I hope you have an amazing day. And I will catch you all tomorrow's. Have a great one, guys. Peace out. And again, a huge thank you to everybody that commented, subscribed, and just had any feedback and watched any of these videos. It's been an absolute pleasure. Have a great one, guys, and I'll catch you later.